Alright, welcome to Sport Tour on Enterprise TV, where sport news from the four corners of the world are delivered at its best. If you are joining us for the first time, please do well to follow us across all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. My name is John Olaskomi. Join me and let's ride together. Here are the highlights, starting with local footballer. Alex Oyawa stars as Home Eagles overcome Congo in last group game. A Super Eagles striker, Taiwo Awoniyi, faces uncertain future at Nottingham Forest. In foreign football, Mohamed Salah claims PFA as Arsenal and Liverpool players dominate team of the year. In the UEFA Champions League, Rangers face Champions League exit after Club Brugge misery. In other sports, in the world of tennis, Swiatek ruled romp into US Open mixed doubles semis, Alcaraz, Djokovic out. Now let's feed you with the details, starting with local football. In CHAN 2024, the home-based Super Eagles rounded off their campaign at the 2024 African Nations Championship with a 2-0 victory over Congo. The first half failed to produce a goal despite both teams creating scoring chances. Anas Yusuf, who was top scorer in the Nigerian Premier Football League (NPFL), scored the opener 4 minutes before the hour mark. It was Nigeria's first goal of the competition. Congo were reduced to 10 men in the 90th minute after Charles Konde was sent off for a rash tackle. Sekiru Alimi doubled the advantage in stoppage time. The Eagles had already been eliminated before the match, having lost their opening 2 games against Senegal and Sudan. Eric Chell's side finished third in Group D with 3 points from 3 games. Congo were also eliminated from the CHAN 2024 finals following the defeat. In the other group game, Senegal and Sudan played out a goalless draw. Away from the camp of the Super Eagles B, let's move straight to the camp of the Super Eagles A. Taiwo Awoniyi's future at Nottingham Forest is in doubt after a wave of new arrivals at the City ground has pushed the Nigerian striker further down the pecking order. Forest have been giving the 28-year-old the green light to leave the club following the addition of several forwards this summer, according to Football Insider. Awoniyi, who was an unused substitute in Forest's 3-1 victory over Brentford on the opening day of the Premier League season, is now surplus to requirements per the report. Chris Wood, who scored twice against Brentford, remains the club's leading striker, while Forest's £17 million signing Igor Jesus was brought on from the bench ahead of Awoniyi. Before kick-off, the City ground crowd also welcomed Omari Hutchinson and James McTee, 2 further attacking recruits who have added to Nuno Espirito Santo's options. The pressure on Awoniyi's position increased further when Forest confirmed on Sunday the signing of French forward Arnaud Kalimuendo from Rennes for £26 million. Awoniyi, who joined Forest in 2022 from Union Berlin, has endured a mixed spell in England. Despite a promising debut season where he scored crucial goals to keep Forest in the Premier League, his impact waned in the last 2 seasons due to injuries and inconsistent form. Away from local football, let's move straight to foreign football. In the Premier League, Liverpool talisman Mohamed Salah has become the first Premier League player to win the Professional Footballer Association PFA Footballer of the Year. Salah now stands ahead of 2-time winners Gareth Bale, Thierry Henry, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Earlier in the year, he took home the Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year gong. The Egyptian winger scored 29 goals and provided 19 assists as the Reds romped to the title. Salah beat Liverpool teammate Alexis McAllister, Chelsea's Cole Palmer, Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes, Arsenal midfielder Declan Rice, and Newcastle striker Alexander Isak. Aston Villa and England midfielder Morgan Rogers was voted Young Player of the Year after the 23-year-old scored 8 league goals in his 37 starts last season and netted 4 goals in the Champions League, including a hat-trick against Celtic. Premier League Team of the Year, starting with goalkeeper Matt Sears, Virgil van Dijk, Milos Kekes, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Declan Rice, Ryan Gravenberch, Alex McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Alexander Isak, and Chris Wood. Away from the Premier League, let's move straight to the UEFA Champions League sports. Scottish Giants Rangers look set to miss out on the Champions League after suffering a 3-1 home loss to Club Brugge in the first leg of their playoff tie on Tuesday, 19 August 2025. The Scottish side made a disastrous start as a defensive mix-up allowed Romeo Veerman to run through and lofted the ball over goalkeeper Jack Butland from 30 yards. Defenders Pillars swept in a corner as Blue doubled their lead inside 7 minutes at Ibrox. The bitter mood inside the ground soared further when centre-back Brandon blasted in a third from just outside the area on 28th minute. Danilo put a goal back at the start of the second half, but Rangers have a huge task on their hands going into the return leg in Belgium. Other games, Karabakh of Azerbaijan won 3-1 against Ferencváros in Hungary to take a big step towards the league phase, while Cypriot side Pafos 2-1 winners at Red Star Belgrade. Away from foreign football, let's move straight to other sports. In the world of tennis, Iga Swiatek shrugged off lingering weariness to partner Casper Ruud to back-to-back victories in the revamped mixed doubles competition at the US Open on Tuesday, 19 August 2025. Swiatek and Ruud needed just 39 minutes to dispatch the US pairing of Madison Keys and Francis Tiafoe 4-1, 4-2 in their opening game at the Otto Ashe Stadium, and they reappeared roughly 20 minutes later to defeat Cathy McNally and Lorenzo Musetti 5-3, 4-2 in their quarterfinal clash. Swiatek and Ruud will meet top seeds Jessica Pegula of the United States and Britain's Jack Draper in Wednesday's semi-finals. Pegula and Draper clicked swiftly to eliminate the glamour pairing of Carlos Alcaraz and Emma Raducanu 4-2, 4-1 in the first round before easing past Russia's Dani Medvedev and Mira Andreeva 4-1, 4-1 in the quarterfinals. Medvedev and Andreeva had earlier run past Novak Djokovic and Olga Danilovic in straight sets in their first round, winning 4-2, 5-3. In other results on Tuesday, U.S. tennis icon Venus Williams and partner Reilly Opelka exited against Karolina Muchova and Andrei Rublev, losing 4-2, 5-4. Italy's reigning champions Andrei Vavazori and Sara Errani hosted second seed Elena Rybakina and Taylor Fritz 4-2, 4-2. That's how much I can take on Sports on Enterprise TV 7. Endeavor to subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified of all alerts. Follow us across our social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. Like, share, and engage on all content. Visit our website at www.enterprisetvnews.com for all the news you can use, the inclusives, and the live updates. My name remains John Olaskomi. See you next time.